Sometimes life doesn't change because of big plans. Sometimes it changes because of one small moment, one gentle choice made when nobody was watching. This is not a story about heroes. This is a story about a normal person on a normal day who did something small and unknowingly changed a life forever. Every morning, he woke up early, walked to the bus stop, and traveled to the city for work. Ethan was not rich. He was not famous. And no one ever told stories about him. He lived in a quiet town where days passed slowly. His job paid just enough. Enough to survive, not enough to dream big. Ethan was a quiet man. He didn't talk much. He didn't complain much either. He believed in one simple rule: do your work, be kind, go home. That was his life. One cold morning, as Ethan waited at the bus stop, he noticed a man sitting on the bench nearby. The man looked tired, not sleepy tired, but tired in a deeper way. His clothes were old but clean. His shoes were worn out, and his eyes looked empty, as if hope had slowly left them. People passed by. Some looked away. Some pretended not to notice. Ethan noticed, not because he wanted to help, but because something about the man felt familiar. That look, the look of someone who had tried and failed too many times. Ethan checked his watch. He was already late. If he missed this bus, his boss would not be happy. He told himself, someone else will help. That's what most people think. But as he turned away, he saw the man rubbing his hands, trying to warm them, and something inside Ethan stopped him. Not guilt, not fear, just a quiet voice that said, don't ignore this. Ethan reached into his pocket. Inside was his lunch money, just enough for a simple meal. He walked back slowly. Excuse me, he said softly. The man looked up, surprised. Ethan handed him the money and said, please get something warm to eat. That was it. No speech, no advice, no questions, just a gentle choice. The man's hands shook as he took the money. Thank you, he whispered. Ethan nodded and walked away. The bus arrived. The door closed. Life moved on, or so Ethan thought. That man's name was Daniel, and that morning was his breaking point. Daniel had lost his job months ago, then his home, then the calls from friends stopped coming. That day, he sat on that bench thinking, this is it. I can't do this anymore. He wasn't hungry for food. He was hungry for a reason to keep going. Ethan's kindness didn't just give him money. It gave him proof. Proof that he still mattered. Daniel used the money to buy food. But he didn't stop there. For the first time in weeks, he walked into a small community center nearby. He asked for help. That day, they helped him find shelter. They helped him update his resume. They helped him believe again. All because one stranger treated him like a human being. Months passed. One evening, Ethan was walking home after work. Someone called out, excuse me. He turned around. A man stood there, smiling. Clean clothes, bright eyes, strong posture. Ethan didn't recognize him. I don't think you remember me, the man said, but you changed my life. Then Daniel told him everything. About that bench, that morning, that moment. Ethan stood there, silent. He had forgotten that day. To him, it was nothing special. But to Daniel, it was everything. Ethan felt something heavy in his chest. Not pride, humility. He realized something powerful that evening. You never know what someone is carrying inside, and you never know how close they are to giving up. Sometimes all it takes is one small act to pull someone back from the edge. We often wait for the perfect moment to do good. We wait to have more money, more time, more confidence. But kindness doesn't wait. It shows up quietly, in small moments, in gentle choices. You don't need to change the world. You just need to change one moment, because that moment might become someone's tomorrow. So next time you feel that quiet voice inside you, that voice saying, help, speak, care, listen to it. Your small kindness might be the reason someone chooses to live another day. And that is how ordinary people create extraordinary change.